Hello,
All right, Jon May should be there.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jon May. I'm back. I'm not like Eric Bischoff. I'm not better than ever, but I'm back. I've already drank. I've started drinking tonight, but you know what? That's not going to hold back my thoughts on this past weekend. I spent a week in Waynesboro, Virginia, from Thursday until today at 8:45 this morning. When I got home back to my town, I spent the week with awesome wrestling entertainment, and we are going to break down what happened for the night of the Four Horsemen and how cool and awesome it was to literally hang out with some of the talent backstage at the hotel, after the show at the hotel, at restaurants, just having good old drinks with some of the talent. But first off, ladies and gentlemen, Lee Houston, what are your thoughts on Raw last night?
I think it should be up for grabs. Should be up from last night. Raw is pretty good. Ronda Rousey ain't playing around, man. Ronda, you don't slap Rousey to get away with it.
You know, personally, I watched. I didn't watch it live. Me and Doug Ward, owner of Awesome Wrestling Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, we went back and we watched it recorded. You know, we skipped through most of it. We heard what The Miz had to say. We heard what John Cena had to do. And I'll give my thoughts on John Cena and The Undertaker after I give the rundown of my weekend. The ending of Raw, though, was just garbage. You know, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I told Doug this, and I'll tell everybody this, and I'll tell you this, Lee. Live right now. I'm scared of Ronda Rousey. That bitch looks like she's a mean bitch in real life. I feel sorry for the man that sleeps in bed with her at night. You fucking give her sex the wrong way, she would have knocked you the fuck out. She's got that resting bitch face. But I just didn't get the ending. Oh, hey, my name's Triple H. I want to punch Kurt Angle in the mouth. So I guess evidently, if y'all didn't know, last week The Rock and WWE held a meeting about The Rock's role for WrestleMania in New Orleans. And I'm guessing since Triple H hit Kurt Angle in the mouth, it's going to be Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Hopefully it turns to The Rock. Hopefully The Rock has insurance cleared that he can wrestle. But if The Rock don't team up with Rousey to take on Triple H and Stephanie, The Rock will be part of WrestleMania in some sort of capacity. Maybe Elias and The Rock can have something going on. That would be fucking awesome, in my opinion. The Rock and Elias have a concert together. You know, who wants to walk with Elias and all of a sudden hear, if you smell? That would be great. That would be really great. The whole Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy thing has really got me confused. I love both men. Do not get me wrong. Wrestling track, I love both men. But I just don't. You know, they beat each other once, I think. It's tied up one apiece. I don't know where they're going, but, you know, Bray Wyatt kind of broke down last night, whatever. Maybe this will cause a final deletion, or, you know, since Matt Hardy's woken, it'll be a final woken deletion or some shit like that. I don't know. But all in all, you know, besides The Miz, that, you know, you'll hear it from me here for probably the one time only. That Roman Reigns promo last night was pretty fucking good. He called Brock Lesnar a bitch. I don't know what the real story is. Brock was supposed to be at Elimination Chamber last night, but he met up with Dana White And Brock was supposed to be at Raw last night, but WWE said no. Play it off like you're really going back to UFC. So I don't know what the story is. I hope Brock signs an extension to face Bobby Lashley this year. But that Roman Reigns promo was probably the best promo of his career. So all in all, The Miz, Roman, and the ending and the whole Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy shit, I will give Raw a 5 out of 10. I didn't get the opening with the women. If Nia Jax has entered in a triple threat, it's going to be very, very, very last minute, maybe like a week or two before Mania. But Asuka is going to become women's champion at WrestleMania. Guaranteed. Not unless they surprise us and they have Alexa Bliss break her streak. But I doubt that. I think Ronda Rousey will break her streak. I think the most downside of Raw was John Cena. And John, you hate John Cena, so why are you going to say that? Just because, for the simple fact, I'm here to challenge The Undertaker. But I know it's not going to happen. My path to WrestleMania goes through SmackDown. Hey, dumbass. Taker is pretty much part of SmackDown. He said SmackDown is his forever home. Because he's here to dig holes and bury souls, or whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get why we're going to get the build-up to John Cena versus Undertaker 4 weeks in advance. They better pray to God that they have a good build-up, or it's going to be shit. So I don't know. But before I get on to my glorious weekend with the Four Horsemen and our upcoming show in October, Lee Houston, you have the floor, my friend. If you're even there. I guess not, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Jon May. I'm back. Wrestling Tracks. I don't know, y'all missed me. I'm hoping I can come back on more often, but I got a lot of personal stuff coming up in life that might deny me some time with y'all. So, I'm not a praying or religious man, but just send some positive vibes my way. But Thursday night I left, or Thursday evening, about 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, I left to go to Waynesboro, Virginia, with my crew, my family, the wrestling promotion that I love, Awesome Wrestling Entertainment. Got picked up by the boss, his wife, and, the boss, a very good guest of ours, Doug Ward. I love you, brother. The owner of AWE, his wife, and our past guest, Mr. Dan DeLuccio, Short Sleeve Samson, my favorite midget wrestler. I love you, brother. You are my best friend in the, I don't say in the world, because your world is tiny. I'm just kidding. Bro, you are my favorite midget wrestler. I adore everything you do. You and Doug are probably my two best guy friends in this entire world. Friday, ladies and gentlemen, Friday started it all. We went to a car dealership. And it was amazing, walking up into our own little area, where the wrestling company had our own little area, and walking in there, seeing what we had, walking to the store to get some Sharpies and drinks for the guys, and walking back up there to see Arn Anderson live and in person. I didn't get a picture with him, but I want to get a picture with him down in New Orleans. But seeing Arn Anderson live and in person, it is completely and utterly dumbfounded. Arn Anderson is probably one of the most sweetest and most down-to-earth guys you'll ever meet in this world. Arn, I did meet you. I met you. I shook your hand. That's all that matters to me. I love you, my brother. We hope you're part of AWE family for a very, very, very long time. You are such a great guy. And that text you sent to us about how much you loved our show meant the world to us. You will never know how much it means the world to us. We love you, brother. No. 4 Horsemen for life. Anyway, besides Arn Anderson, walking up and seeing WWE Hall of Famer, and we had maybe 8 Hall of Famers. We had maybe 8 Hall of Famers over the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I'm live. I'm sorry for the kind of cue out. Lee Houston, am I live?
Hey, what's up, Kimmy?
Have I been live or have I not been live?
You're still live. You got 14 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, walking upstairs, seeing Arn Anderson was amazing. Walking to Dollar Tree and getting them drinks and whatever it was, just an honor for me. Then walking back upstairs and seeing one half of the Rock and Roll Express, one of my very good friends, Ricky Morton. I love you, brother. And him and Robert Gibson, both wearing their Hall of Fame rings, was completely amazing. Then seeing names like Eric Watts and our favorite guy, short midget guy, Short Sleeve Samson, and one of the best female wrestlers in the indie circuit, Danny Ferreira. I love all of you and my family. It was amazing. Then Saturday, shaking the hand of Lex Luger, Animal, the Barbarian, Theodore Long, Holla player. It's such an honor. I love you guys. Once AWE, all AWE. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, but, I got to give a shout-out to my boy Simon Graham, a.k.a. Simon Gotch. This guy is probably the most down-to-earth guy in this entire wrestling business. He got shit on so bad just because of his so apparent attitude in WWE. But, Simon Gotch, I love you, bro. Me and you hit it off immediately as soon as we talked. Give me your thoughts on Enzo and the entire rape allegations. Excuse me. You give me your entire thoughts on everything you believe in wrestling. I love you, bro. I cannot wait to see you down in New Orleans, and we will catch up. But I want to take these final few moments, and I'll come back tomorrow night or the night after and give more of my thoughts on the whole situation. But ladies and gentlemen, you think cheating death? This motherfucker cheated death. He came back because there's something left on this earth he has to do, and what it is, I don't know. Do you think cheating death would change a man? But, I hate to say this, I did this for Doug, and I did this for our company because I love this business. I love this industry that we talk about. Wrestling is my life. But Richard Fleer, I will use his real name because he's not Ric Flair to me no more. Richard Fleer is still the biggest piece of shit that has ever walked on this earth.
Yes, it is.
And that's just not saying. Richard Fleer cannot ever have a drop of alcohol anymore in his life. One more drop of alcohol, he dies. Even if it's a shot of moonshine, he can die. He went over 15 fucking minutes for autographs and pictures with fans. And he wanted another $5,000. I wanted to give you another shot, Rick. I thought, cheating death would change a man like you, but it didn't. Once we're done with you at WrestleCon, and honestly, I'm glad I didn't get my picture with the Four Horsemen. I know that sounds bad. I will get my picture with Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, J.J. Dillon, and Barry. I already got Barry Windham and Tully. But I will get my pictures with Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard and Lex Luger down in New Orleans, guaranteed. Ric Flair, once we're done with you at WrestleCon, I don't care what happens to you. You and your wife, Wendy, a.k.a. Fifi, and if y'all don't remember, Fifi is from WCW. Now she's Wendy Flair. And just the fact that she's married to Rick, she's waiting for Flair to croak. So that lion, vindictive bitch can take every last dime that he has. Lee, you don't know half the shit that went on, bro. Hey, and Wrestling Tracks Universe, whatever we want to call you, y'all don't know what happened. Ric Flair now wears a colostomy bag. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's what you poop in. This motherfucker left the hotel. His colostomy bag busted all over the bed and floor in that hotel.
Ew, that's nasty.
They just left his floor and hotel room literally covered in shit.
You gotta go there.
You are a disgusting human being, Flair. I don't know how you can live with yourself and smile. And how you can sit there and laugh and say you hate your fucking fans and laugh about stealing money from going over. When you go over 5 minutes and charge another $2,000 and laugh and say you don't care, it's all about making the money. You haven't changed. I really hope that cheating death would have taught you something. J.J. Dillon, Lex Luger, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard were all very disappointed in you. I'm not at ease to say what they said about you, but they know fucking damn well you didn't change, and it's sad. Death didn't cheat you. The only thing that can happen now is you die and nobody would give a shit. Lee, I'm sorry for saying that on the show, and I'm live. But y'all don't know what happened. Y'all don't know Ric Flair. He is still a lying piece of shit. But October 20th, we announced our lineup. We have Sting. We have the Mastodon, Vader. We have Ron Simmons. We have that psychotic not the first ever psychotic. The original psycho bitch, Victoria. We have Teddy Long coming back in. We have the Boogeyman, that war-meeting bastard. And if we can make it happen, we will have Enzo Amore in Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not mad that I didn't meet the Horseman. And it just sucks as a fan. Honestly, I don't want to call myself a Ric Flair fan anymore, though. If you thought cheating death, he was dead for at least a minute or two, but they revived him and brought him back to life. You think seeing that white light or whatever the fuck you believe in at the end of the tunnel would change a man, would change a person? You have a sad life. You're a sad excuse of a human being. But ladies and gentlemen, October 20th, 2018, Waynesboro, Virginia. We have the Icon, the Night of the Icon, AWE Night of the Icon. We have Sting, Vader, Ron Simmons, Victoria, ECW Original, the Rottweiler, C.W. Anderson, Teddy Long, I'm pretty sure Bill Astor will be in the house. If we can get him, Enzo Amore will be in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we had over 1,300 people in that gym for Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. Just imagine if we get Sting, Vader, Ron Simmons, and Enzo Amore all in that gym. Plus Victoria, Vader, Ron Simmons, and the Boogeyman and Teddy Long. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jon May. I will be back this week, I promise, to give my final thoughts on the entire weekend ahead. I'll give some drunk stories, some stories that we talked about with Animal and Simon Gotch and Animal, Simon Gotch, Short Sleeve Samson, C.W. Anderson. I will give my final thoughts on how I think my trip will go for WrestleMania and WrestleCon weekend. I will let y'all know who I'm meeting. I'll get Lee Houston's thoughts on some meet and greets that I'm thinking about buying. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to come back tomorrow night. Houston, let's make it happen. You can close this out, my friend. Lee.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Lee, close this out, my friend. We'll come back tomorrow night, and I'll let everybody know my final thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Tracks, I'm proud to be back. I love you all. Lee Houston, close this out. Wrestling Tracks, I will see you tomorrow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance for Jon May because he might be a little drunk that day. But nonetheless, Wrestling Tracks will be live with Jon May. Getting John on the show was like pushing string uphill, okay? So he will be on the show.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I made promises, yes. I'm sorry for breaking promises. But when you're hanging out with professional wrestlers and the owner of a wrestling company, it's kind of hard to do a show.
Right.
Honestly, because you don't want to be rude and make the wrestlers wait on you. Have your owner or have your boss, the owner of a wrestling promotion, wait on you. And you can't just get them on the show for free. I'm not going to be rude like, hey, be on my show.
I feel you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, Lee. We'll come back tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, I promise.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're counting us down. We got to get out of here. They're kicking us out. Have a great night, everybody. But see you next time on Wrestling Tracks. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.